Hey everybody, so today what we're gonna be doing is reviewing, excuse me, I need to take some apple cider. Okay, so today what we're gonna be doing is I just went to Ulta and I picked up some new holiday eyeshadow palettes, a couple different brands, a couple different palettes, and then plus one lipstick that came in the collection of one of the palettes. So the brand is BH Cosmetic and the other one is ColourPop. You guys probably heard about it, especially the ColourPop. I haven't heard really a lot about the BH Cosmetics launching, but I'm going to show you. I only have one of the eyeshadow palettes. There's a nice one and a naughty one. I have the nice one, the smaller one, the more compacted one. So I have this one here, the BH nice one. I'm going to be doing some swatches with this one, and then there's 3 different palettes of this compact one from ColourPop. I have one of them, and then I have a lipstick from that collection as well. So if you're interested, stick around. So I'm going to be doing the swatches for the BH Cosmetic, the nice palette first, and then we'll move on to the other ones. So it comes with a protective plastic screen over them. They actually bolt you, but the nice thing about it is the plastic sheet didn't have the names on it. The package is like really cute and sleek and just very Christmassy. Who doesn't like a good Christmas palette? But the mirror, let's just talk about the mirror. Like, it is a little dirty right now, but compared to other palettes, I don't have one around me right now. I don't know, I have the Madison Beer palette, yeah. So hers has like a really good quality mirror too, so if you want like a comparison of good mirrors, it's pretty much like the Madison Beer. But to jump right into the colors, you have cider, cinnamon, holly, berry, cookie, elf, jolly, bow, sleigh, ginger snap, sprinkles, brandy, snowball, which is one of my favorites in this palette. I was pleasantly surprised because it was all wrapped up with plastic, and as soon as you take that plastic like sheet off, the colors look even more vibrant. And then the next one is Angel. It's more like a silver toned glitter, like a pressed glitter. And then Carol's, it's more like a blue black, and then Winter straight matte black. So yeah, I'm gonna be swatching those for you right now. The first one we have, let me do the other one because I got tattoos. So the first one we have is cider, looks like this. Next one we have is cinnamon, looks like that. The next one is holly, holly jolly Christmas, more like the color of my backdrop. Next one is berry, a very purple shimmer color. Look at those guys. Woo. Next one is called cider. It looks to be very buildable. The next one is elf. I really like this one. It looks a lot like the berry, but this one has like more pink undertones, maybe purple undertones. Very pretty. The next one is jolly, more of like a red. Very cute. The next one is called bow. This seems to be very creamy. I like that. It's like a pink brown color. Go ahead and wipe that off. So jumping into the next line, starting with sleigh, we're gonna do that one. This is like a very pretty coppery brown. Looks like this. I mean, look at that. The next one is Ginger Snap, such a cute name. You guys ever remember having these as kids? It's so cinnamony, like it's pretty crazy. Looks like that. This one is also very pretty. It's like a purple silver shimmer. Looks like this. There's a lot of like purpley shimmers in here. The next one is called Brandy, for them adult beverages around Christmas time. The next one, my favorite, as I said earlier, it's called Snowball. Look at that, watch this. Look at that. Guys, isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Imagine that at the center of your eye, or like the inner corner. Okay, the next one is Angel. Everyone loves a good silver color. The next one is Carolers. It's like a dark navy blue. And then the very last one, it's called Winter. I believe it's straight black. It's a good black. Look at that, guys. All right, guys. But I'm gonna cut to doing the ColourPop's Grandier palette next, and then I will also show you what the lipstick in the ColourPop collection looks like. So here in my hand, let me just talk about this Grandier. I mean, they're all like this, but the new ColourPop like seasonal launches are beautiful. Like, look at this packaging. Like, what? This is so beautiful. Like, it reminds me of like very classic, very elegant, renaissance-y, very pretty. I just love it. And like the lipstick case as well, and like even the inside of the lipstick case, like they didn't forget about like anything. Like, it's not like this is very textured on the outside and like almost like oil painted. It's just like black and white, but they still didn't forget about the details, like the small details that make you stand out as a brand. ColourPop is like one of my favorite brands. They always come out with a very smooth, very creamy, very good formula. More detail on and textured detail, very pretty. They did such a great job. I'm so proud of you, ColourPop. So you have Velvet, Hawes, Dusk, Lavish, Excess, Mode, Need, Jolie, and Monaco. Look at the sparkles. I try to get them off from the last one. So when they go on, they do feel like almost creamy. Let me go with, I'm going to work down instead of across. This one is called Lavish. It has some purple undertones in it. The next one is Need. This reminds me, if you guys have the Too Faced pineapple palette, I think I have it. I have it on hand right here. I actually just did my makeup with this palette before I went and picked up this yesterday. I was like, hey, I remember that tone. And it is pretty similar to this one. If you guys have this Too Faced palette, I love it. I paid like $14 at TJ Maxx. I am gonna do a separate video later, guys, so stick around and look out for that one, of just like places you never thought that would have good makeup that's affordable and probably cheaper than like name brand stores. This one was a really good find, and it smells like pineapples. Really love it. It's called Need. Very pretty. A lot of browns, but so many different ranges of undertones in each color. This one has green and a little bit of purple. Not as much as the last color had so much purple in it, but very pretty. The next one I believe is called Hawes. Looks like this. Again, like the backdrop, it kind of blends into it. This one is a glitter. It's kind of chunky, but I will say that it goes on very smooth. It's still a little bit chunky. Looks like this. And I do believe that it will kind of fall out, but maybe we'll use that in the look. It looks like it would be like one of those ones that fall on the under part of your eye, but we'll see. The next one is Jolie. This is like a really pretty brown, but it has like gold or silver like undertone sparkles in it. More like glitter almost. A lot like finer milled glitter, but it definitely doesn't look like shimmer. It looks like glitter. Let's see here. The next one is called Dusk. The next one is called Mode. If you're looking for a good brown palette, this is a really good palette to try out. It's being weird down here because there was oil down here from the makeup wipes. This one I'm really excited to try out. The last one, it's called Monaco. Looks like this. I mean, look at that. That is so pretty. It has gold, green, almost like jade, like glitter in it, but it's like black. You guys can see that. That is so pretty. But yeah, so that's it for those two palettes. What I'm going to do next is show you guys what the lipstick looked like from the ColourPop collection that came out. I thought that it was going to be, because it's a little misleading. I don't even know if it says like liquid lipstick. It doesn't. So it looks like this, right? So to me, I thought that it was gonna have like a lipstick, like a lipstick, you know, like push it up, boop. I got this from Target, so cute. And they're like $1.99, $2. So yeah, I thought it was gonna be like that, but instead it's a liquid lipstick. And it looks like this. And on the packaging, those are like almost two completely separate colors. Like this is a brown, this is a pink. I don't know. What do y'all think? But I will say that this formula, guys, this formula is like husband approved, because I put it on last night. And what I mean by that, if you guys don't like have anybody, I know not everybody's married or like has somebody, but this is like kiss proof. This is like it's really good, and it doesn't like smudge. It dries really quickly. It's just like, and it's like a satin finish. Like it feels so smooth on your lips. So I'm going to swatch it on my arm. I can wipe all this oil off so you guys can see and the formula won't be disrupted. So it looks like this, and I got the shade Ingenue Velvet. I think I already said that. So it looks like very red. I don't know. The packaging was like very misleading. So it looks like this, but maybe I should lay it down because that's what you would do on your lips. I'm just gonna let that sit there. And I put it on my lips as well. And after a couple of minutes, it like, I don't even know, like it's so good. And it dries to this like, and you could use this as like blush. Like it's so pretty. In fact, I'm going to do that. I mean, look how pretty that is, guys. Like, the formula is so good. It just, like, blends right in. Now, what I'm gonna do is do it on my lips while that dries, because it does something different when it dries. Like, I don't know. And already I can feel it. Like, at first, when I put it on last night, when I first got it, I was like, oh no, it's gonna be one of those ones that is just like wet and it just stays wet and then it stains your cups it stains your like significant other's like cheek or their lips, and you're just like, ugh, you know what I mean? But like this one, it starts to dry down and there's not really like much pickup from it after. Like there's not too much, rather than that like bold when you first put it on and it's just like it gets everywhere and it looks like this. And imagine like a deeper color and it's just gonna get like everywhere. It's not like that, and it dries to this very smooth and creamy. I mean, think of any like ColourPop like makeup products, like their highlights, their palettes, their blushes, like it's all smooth and creamy. Like they did their research before they release something. Like ColourPop is really good. So if you guys want something like creamy, lightweight, it feels very airy and whipped. It's just, it doesn't leave that like weird line or anything, or like anything like that. It's very beautiful. So I give this one a really good one. Like I said, I'm gonna return it just because it's not like the shade I want. What I will say, this reminds me, now the one I'm gonna show you guys, I've already shown you in a video, but if you want a dupe for this one and you get like way more, I think this was like, I think it was like $8. If you guys want a dupe for that, then in my other video you have these ones. They're from Amazon and you get so many of them for like $10. I'll link the video over here. And it is by the brand Hand Eye On, and like these dry just as well as those. The only difference is it's not like a very satin smooth feeling. I mean, these just like air dry and it feels like not cream like those, but it feels like airy and it's not going to smudge, and they're very kiss proof, and they're just a really good affordable dupe for something like that. And you get way more. I mean, you get one of these for $8, and I know those are smaller, but there's about 6 of them in that one, and then there's also like a whole nother shade range for $10 that is more like deeper, like berry colors and red colors. So just something to think about.